This episode of Lifehacker is brought to you by Carbonite.
Hello and welcome back to Lifehacker's summer series. Here's a quick overview of what we're going to look at this week. Adam Dotchis is going to share a couple of clever tricks for moving and arranging furniture in a new space. We're going to breathe new life into your old iPhone or iPod Touch, learn a couple of simple Google Plus tricks, and more. So let's get started.
Hey Lifehacker, what's the best way to organize my furniture for a move?
Oh, hello. You might be able to tell from the settings here that I have been moving, and as you know, moving can be kind of a pain in the butt, but one thing you can do to make it a little bit better is figuring out how to organize your furniture so when you bring it all in, it's not so bad. It's not a big deal to arrange things and you can get things set up pretty quickly. A quick way of doing that is to actually just use some paper and tape. So how does paper and tape actually help you organize your furniture? Well, what you have to do is take the furniture you want to figure out where to place, and you just take paper and line it around the dimensions of the furniture. So you tape those together and you create essentially a paper-based outline of that furniture item, which is very easy to move. You can just fold it up, take it to the new place, and lay it out, and wherever it fits, you can say, oh, well, I could put the furniture right here. And if you don't have your furniture yet, you can still do this because you know the dimensions, and you can just measure it out with a measuring tape and actually just tape those pieces of paper just the same and bring it into the new place, see if it fits, and you'll have an easy time organizing your furniture that way.
Man, that's hunger heaven.
This week on Lifehacker, we took a look at some ways to make your old iPhone or iPod Touch more relevant. Not everyone can afford to upgrade to the newest model each year, and the new versions of iOS tend to run sluggishly at best on old hardware. Thankfully, you have some great options to keep things running fast, including replacing the firmware with WhiteDoor, a version of iOS tweaked to run faster on old devices while still retaining some of the best features of the latest iOS updates. Those features include multitasking, video recording, home screen folders, and more. So if you want to get a little bit more out of your old iPhone or iPod Touch, give WhiteDoor a try. We also took a closer look at Google Plus and learned a few tricks that aren't immediately apparent. For example, there are a few text commands that allow you to present text as bold, italicized, or with a strike-through by surrounding the words you want to format with asterisks, underscores, or hyphens. Finally, we highlighted a cheat sheet for talking to the police. Talking to the authorities can be a daunting task, but there are a few things you can keep in mind that will make things much easier. For example, most people know the police need a warrant to search you, but you should also know that you don't have to hand over your passwords or encryption keys if they simply ask. Be sure to check out the Electronic Frontier Foundation for a full guide, and stay tuned to lifehacker.com/highlights for more of our top posts.
Oh, hey Lifehacker! Whenever I learn a new piece of software, I go on YouTube to watch a bunch of video tutorials, but sometimes I wish the host would go a bit quicker with explaining things, so here's an easy solution. Copy the YouTube URL from the browser, then open up VLC Media Player and click File and Open Network. From there, you can paste the URL and hit Open. The YouTube video will magically start playing. You can then hit Control or Command = sign a few times. Your video will play at 1.5, 2, even 3 times normal speed. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
Alright, it's time for downloads of the day. Let's see what we've got here. First up, we have Insta-To-Do, which is a to-do app for iOS, and it will let you not only make to-do lists, but make them using templates, so you can make a to-do list that is geared towards the task at hand. Then we have Chuck, which is a download for the Mac, and it's a super lightweight, customizable application launcher that will work very similarly to what you've probably seen in Quicksilver and Alfred, but it doesn't bog down your system and is really, really fast. Then we have Tomighty for Windows, which is a really simple, elegant Pomodoro timer to help you get more things done during the day. Lastly, we have the 360 web browser for iOS, which supports Flash Video, Firefox Sync, and gestures. It's a really neat browser, so if you're looking for an alternative on your iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch, be sure to check it out.
Hungry? Thirsty? The refreshment stand is open.
Computer disasters eventually happen to everyone. It's a sad fact of life. But if you get Carbonite Online Backup before your disaster happens, then you've got no need to worry. With Carbonite, your files will be backed up automatically and safely off-site, so you can easily get them back whenever you want. Plus, you can get anytime, anywhere access to your files from any computer, smartphone, or iPad with the free Carbonite app. Best of all, Carbonite's unlimited backup to your PC or Mac is just $59 a year. It's less than $5 a month. But when you use the offer code Lifehacker to start your free 15-day free trial, you'll get 2 months free when you decide to buy. All the details are at carbonite.com, and remember to use the offer code Lifehacker. You'll be supporting the show and getting your first 2 months free with purchase.
And now, it's showtime.
This week on YouTube, we took a look at how to jailbreak your iOS device with the new jailbreakme.com. Thanks to a handy exploit in the iOS software, all you have to do is visit Jailbreak Me, click install, and your device is instantly jailbroken. One thing to note, if you upgrade your device to a new version of iOS, you'll lose your jailbreak. That is until we update our always up-to-date guide to jailbreaking your iPhone. And now, once you've broken free from the comfy confines of Apple's walled garden, you'll be able to customize your device in virtually every way imaginable, including installing Swype to replace your current Apple keyboard. We've talked about the virtues of Android's swiping keyboard before, and now you can check it out on your iPhone. Simply add a new source to Cydia, search for and install Swype, and experience the joys of swiping for yourself. Keep in mind that this is still very beta and still in the process of being ported to iOS, so don't expect things to work perfectly. It also lacks the graphical flourishes of the Android version, but hey, it's Swype on iOS, which is pretty cool, so don't be so picky. And that's it for this week. See you next time.